Hola everyone, welcome to SpiritualiTEA with me, Finesse. This is my channel, Embracing Expansion. I hope that you find something here that inspires you. Okay, today I would like to just flat out say it. I would like to just flat out say it. Your journey is not supposed to or necessarily going to look good to everyone. Your journey is unique to you, so stop seeking validation or cheers or congratulations or from outside sources. All of that is supposed to come from within. All of that is supposed to come from within, and because when it comes from within, I feel like it's more meaningful for me to cheer myself on than when someone else cheers me on. It's kind of like how I feel about compliments. I'm probably not the only person, because I've met quite a few of my friends who are the same. When they get a compliment, they kind of feel, I'm grateful for the compliment, don't get me wrong, but I guess compliments from myself mean more to me. Does that make sense? Like, when I feel good about something that I do, it feels better to me. Because so often someone else says something to you and then you're like, really? Because like you didn't like it, and then suddenly because they say that it's nice, you feel like you're supposed to like it, or you shouldn't have. Or you should have liked it. Does that make sense to you guys? Because that's how I feel. I feel like sometimes when I'm not really, I want to always feel good about me first, about my journey first, about myself first. It means more to me if I feel good than if someone else feels good about it. So yeah, and I feel like that's how it should be. You shouldn't be dependent on other people cheering you on or noticing your journey or your change in you. As much as the world is your mirror, or we're not here alone, everything really starts with you. Everything really starts with you on this journey of expansion and enlightenment. Do what feels right to you. It's all, if someone agrees with you, yay. If someone agrees with you, yeah, like, of course, that's great. Someone else thinks the same. You feel good about it, but it shouldn't hold that much weight in your life or in your decision about yourself or how you feel about your life and your journey. So often we're seeking validation, outward validation. We're seeking validation from other people who have no way of understanding the journey that you're on. And when you don't get it, that's why sometimes we get involved in certain things like religions and just activities just for the purpose of being noticed, the purpose of becoming even famous or being seen. Recently I had a conversation. I am doing some coaching for a competition currently, and one of the contestants' reason for pursuing his music was to prove something to prove it to his family. And I was like, no, that should not be a reason you do anything. You shouldn't do anything to prove anything to anyone. You shouldn't do anything to prove anything to anyone but yourself. And you shouldn't be doing something to prove something to yourself. I just don't like the word prove. I feel like we should just do what feels right. No points have to be made about what you're doing, Just do it because it feels right. Not because you want to prove or convince, just because it feels right. And that's what I want to encourage you to do today. Do what feels right to you, regardless of how it looks to other people. Because other people are not the ones walking your journey. Other people are not the ones who've been through what you've been through. Other people are not the ones who feel what you feel when you do what you do. Okay? Sometimes you can't even put what you feel into words. You just know it feels good. Someone might ask you, why does it feel good? Why do you like it? And yeah, I don't know, I just like it. And that's enough. You don't have to don't spend your time, your beautiful, precious time, trying to get validation or prove anything to anyone out there. Please, they don't have to understand. Only you have to understand. Only you have to understand. Not you and your partner, not you and your kids, not you and your family. Only you have to understand. That's the most important thing. Okay? I have to admit, when I started, when I just realized I wanted to sing as a career when I was like about 6, I know, right? It's a long time. I was also really, I was good at my schoolwork. Okay, so I felt like, how do I succeed as a singer in the Caribbean? And then, what am I going to school for? Like if I don't want to do, I don't want to be a doctor, I don't want to be a lawyer, I don't want to be a teacher. I want to do music. And I felt like, how do I, that's going to be disappointing to my parents. Even in saying that, I still heard my mom saying, no, don't let anyone tell you what to do. And I'm so grateful for her saying that, because even if it applied to her too and she didn't know at the time, it's really carried me through so far. Like, I literally don't get bothered by what people say. I've literally learned to tune people out, to allow people to have their opinions and not allow it to determine or depict my actions or how I feel about myself. You know, if I don't like something about me, it's because I don't like something about me and I want to improve on it. It's never because someone else told me. Even when I was in school, I was bullied a lot because I am flat-chested, and I got bullied a lot for that and for being really skinny. And guys, to be honest, I never saw myself as any of those things. And sometimes I would find myself, whilst the bullies, they made songs and all that, whilst they were bullying me, like making songs and stuff. They even took my forehead, they made a song about my forehead and all that. And it was so difficult for them to get to me. I know I was being bullied, but it just wouldn't get past me. Like, I wouldn't let it get to me, to a point where I would join them in the songs that they would make up. And it wasn't even a tactic. It wasn't even like trying to get them to stop. It was just like me being like, if you guys are having fun, I'm joining you, let's have fun. You know, like, I wasn't really, I swear, like, I don't understand sometimes how I was thinking back then. You know, maybe because I felt like they didn't know what really bothered me, they didn't know who I was, and so they shouldn't have, you know, held all that weight. They had no right to hold that weight. I don't know. I just feel like from very young, I was just always on my own beat, you know, and for some, and that's good, but that's great, don't get me wrong. I just wish sometimes, as much as I know that everyone's on their own journey, that people would embrace that more. Be on your own beat, move at your own pace, do what makes you feel good. Don't seek validation or direction from other people. If that's what you're doing, it has to come from inside of you. It shouldn't come from anyone else but you. How you feel about what you do, how you feel about what you look, how you feel about where your life is going, your goals. Don't let the outside influence is not going to be there when you're alone at night, when you wake up in the quiet moments of the night, when your thoughts seem a bit louder. Okay? So I encourage you to do what feels right to you. No one is supposed to embrace your journey. No one is supposed to validate your journey. Your journey is not supposed to feel good to anybody but you. Alright? Thanks so much for tuning in. Enjoy the rest.